All right. Hello. Is this like... I'm really not sure. Am I ducking and weaving here? Let me see. Do you mind if I just move this off to the side just a little bit? Yeah. Thank you. Is that going to work? All right. Well, my name is Phil. I'm from the great state of Vermont. And in Vermont, even little kids are taught the story of Phineas Gage. Phineas Gage was a railroad worker in Cavendish, Vermont, in the late 1800s. He was working on the railroad. There was an explosion, and a metal rod went up through his jaw, clean out the top of his head. And the really remarkable thing is that Phineas lived. And so I wrote this song, and the only way that I could figure out how to get into the story was to tell it from the point of view of Phineas's mother. My dear Phineas, I hope this letter finds you well. I had heard the worst. It goes to show you can never tell. My dear Phineas, when you left to work at night, you gave me your word you'd be back in 6 weeks' time. Now you're in bed in Cavendish, and I thank God you're alive. But you gave your poor mother such a fright. If you only knew what you put me through, they say another inch or two to the right and you'd be dead. Only God knows how, but I need this now, like I need another hole in my head. Another hole in my head. Sends his word of your miracle, fit and strong despite the hurt. My dear Phineas, even he cannot explain, but he's warning me. The son I knew is not the same. You've been gnashing teeth and angry with words as sharp as steel. I'm begging you to come back home to heal. If you only knew what to put me through, they say another inch or two to the right and you'd be dead. Only God knows how, but I need this now, like I need another hole in my head. Another hole in my head. Another hole in my head. Now I read it in the Post today, the rather curious case of Phineas Gage. As you roll your sideshow town to town, do you think this makes your mother proud? If you only knew what you put me through, you say that every mother lives her children's pain instead. Only God knows how, but I need this now, like I need another hole in my head. Another hole in my head. Oh, another hole in my head. Hole in my head. Thank you. mama bought me an Etch-a-Sketch when I was 5, and the frame was red, and the knobs were white, and the silver screen, the most fascinating thing I'd ever seen. Well, mama, she sat me on her lap a while, and she showed me how to turn that dial right before my eyes. Line in black and white was a masterpiece. And on the wall she broke my heart, she shook it hard, and that work of art was gone, 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 gone. I cried and cried and cried, oh, but mama sighed. You got to shake it up, you got to shake it up. Then you start again, that's your part to sing. Yeah. You got to shake it up, you got to shake it up, and then you start again. Very nice. Well, mama, I'm never going back to school. I'm gonna lock myself inside my room. Oh, in here I'll stay. I'm gonna sit and just draw all day on my Etch-a-Sketch. I'm gonna make a world up inside this screen with big raw spaceships and heroes, and nobody's mean. I'm gonna chart this life up and down and left and right on my Etch-a-Sketch. Mama sighed and shook her head. She said, I know it's not easy being 10. Tomorrow's another day. Remember what I say. You got to shake it up, you got to shake it up, and then start again. You got to shake it up, you got to shake it up, and then start again. Hey, you got to shake it up, you got to shake it up, and then start again. Now I grew me up to be a mostly well-adjusted man, and I got hopes and ambitions, they're etched in the sand. A temporary plan, 'cause now I understand what my mama said. You got to shake it up, you got to shake it up, and then start again. Start again. Yes, 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 yes. You got to shake it up. You gotta shake it up. Then start again. You got to shake it up. You gotta shake it up. Thank you. Well, what a pleasure it is to be at the One Broadway Collaborative Room. This is like being at the place. It's like being there's the monitors really is kind of freaking me out. I'm looking at whether or not this guitar should be lower just to cover my belly. Yeah, maybe like that looks a little better, right? See, I should have stood in front of the mirror earlier. Oh, goodness. Oh, let's see. What do I want to do? Let's do this. Yeah. is an older song of mine, but I've just been brushing it off and dusting it off. This song was written loosely about my grandparents, who ran a little mom-and-pop grocery store in Malone, New York. And I changed a whole bunch of the details in it, not the least of which is my grandmother's name is changed in the thing. And also, it mentions the Yankees, and my grandmother was a Montreal Expos fan. It's probably the most egregious of the changes. When the call came, we were sound asleep. Thank you. And dreaming, the sirens all screaming down our street. I held her and we cried as we said goodbye. And watching our world burn up in the fire, we opened the store for spring after the war and hung Ruthie's name on the wall. I stocked up the shelves while she swept the floor, and on the radio the Yankees played ball. Newspaper picture in black and white could never do the memory right. On opening day, Ruthie's general store, you can't believe what a beautiful sight, what a beautiful sight. 4th of July, 1953. And outside the mayor gave a speech on the green. We sold out of sparklers, red hots and ice cream, till exhausted we turned out the lights. Newspaper picture in black and white could never do memory right. Fireworks burning bright, holes in the sky. You can't believe what a beautiful sight, what a beautiful sight, what a beautiful sight. It's a long, slow burn while we make our way from the bright blaze of dawn to the embers of night. And it's a beautiful fire, a bittersweet taste. Every perfect day will fade away. When the call came, we were sound asleep and dreaming. Sirens are screaming down our street. I held her and we cried as we said goodbye. And watching our world burn up in the fire, a newspaper picture in black and white could never do memory right. On closing day, Ruthie's general store, you can't believe what a beautiful sight, what a beautiful sight. Well, what a pleasure it is to be here. Thank you so much, Aaron, for inviting me to do some songs here. Appreciate it. I'm sorry?
I'm Aaron, too.
Aaron Nathan's like, well, you're welcome. Yeah, I'm a pretty good person. All right, well, this one, gosh, if y'all want to sing from the back, feel free. This is... So my friends Richard and Beth, and they sang. They've sung on a whole bunch of my recordings, and they've even covered this one. So they know the words, I think. This one is an older song than this other one that I just played. It has a character in common. There was the Ruthie's General Store is really based on my grandmother, and this character appears in the song as a child. So there's a little bit of a through line with this fictional version of my grandmother. This is called "There Be Monsters Here." There be monsters here, there be dark, dark skies, and darker still the life we leave behind. When we see the shore, our ragged eyes are wide, we hardly knew what we'd expect to find. A statue in the harbor, she's taller than a dream. Cursing roar of the crowded streets, more faces than we'd ever seen. We are refugees, my daughter Ruth and me, grateful still for shoes beneath our feet. There are no streets of gold, I've got promises to keep, so I'll earn my wage each night in the factory. Stamping leather and the boots march down the line. Keep working, they keep coming. Keep your head down, you'll be fine. There's no such thing as standing still. Rocks will roll you down that hill. Water will wash away the storm. There's no such thing as home sweet home for the wretched ones who know what it means to fear. There be monsters here. And you can sing it loud, this is the land of the free. But it's not like that for folks like Ruth and me. We might dress like them, no, but we don't look the same. And they laugh at us and they shout and they call us names. But we sing run, rabbit run. Don't give the farmer his fun. No such thing as standing still. Rocks will roll you down that hill. Water will wash away the storm. No such thing as home sweet home for the wretched ones who know what it means to fear. There be monsters, there be monsters. We sing run, rabbit run. Don't give the farmer his fun. 'Cause we are refugees from Ireland and Spain. We ran from Poland when the Nazis came. We are Haitian, Mexican, Syrian, and we for something more. We arrived from Cuba to Miami shore. There are those who'd close the border and those who'd turn their heads. But this place was made for migrants. Hope now they're freezing fear instead. There's no such thing as standing still. Rocks will roll you down that hill. Whatever wash away the song. No such thing as home sweet home for the wretched ones who know what it means to feel. There be monsters here. There be monsters here. There be monsters here. Thank you all.